The final tower that they changed in this update, the smallest one mentioned is the Pursuit. However, there is one more tower that the developers haven't mentioned that they've changed, but not in the update log, surprisingly. Might be in an accident, but do bear that in mind. There's going to be another video on that. But for now, yes, the Pursuit is the last official tower mentioned in the update log. Now, what has changed at level 0 is not anything statistical wise that you can see here. No, what's actually changed is the fact that the Pursuit no longer has a 3 reloading time. No, it's increased to 4 seconds. Yeah, so what a massive nerf. Its reloading time has increased from 3 to 4. Wow. However, because reloading time is actually incorporated into the DPS for the Pursuit, the DPS has been nerfed from 17.46 to 16.12. Therefore, because there's been no change in costs or anything, the cost efficiency for the Pursuit has changed from 171.82 to 186.1, which, to be fair, it's like, what, that's an increase of 15 cost efficiency? Barely anything, let's be real. It's gone from, what, something on par with, like, the Accelerator to something slightly on par with, I don't know, the Engineer? No, it's gone from the Engineer to the Accelerator's, like, DPS. Barely anything. Like, yeah, the reloading time might be a bit of a pain in the arse, but when it's attacking, it's like doing the same as it was before, so it's fine, let's be real. No changes at level 1 either, but because of the reloading changes at level 0, its reloading time has obviously increased from 3 to 4 seconds, so the DPS at this level has also decreased from 23.28 to 21.49. Therefore, the cost efficiency has changed from 180.41 to 195.44, higher cost efficiency being worse for the tower. And yeah, 195, not ideal for the Pursuit, but then again, you can relocate it, so it being less than 200 cost efficiency, it's not really that much of a big deal, let's be real, and it still performs admirably. Meanwhile, at level 3, there's been no change apart from the reload time increasing from 3 to 4 seconds. And like I said, the DPS includes the reloading time, so the reloading DPS has decreased from 29.09 to 26.86, so the cost efficiency has increased from 207.98 to 225.24, and higher cost efficiency is worse for a tower. No other changes have been made to this level, but at level 3, I mean, there is a decrease at this level, so it's gone from 4 seconds to 3.5 seconds for a reload. However, before this update, it was only a 2.5 second reload, so there's been still a 1 second increase in the reloading time, because at level 0 to 2, it was a 3 second reload, so, I mean, technically it's still a 1 second reload increase at all levels up until this point. Therefore, at this level, the DPS has decreased from 50.19 to 47.95, so the cost efficiency has changed from 215.18 to 225.23, so just what, a $10 increase, which is not that much of a big deal. Let's not break any bones about it. Meanwhile, the bottom path, which is the more explosive path, nothing's actually changed with that, so there's no real change though. If you were using that for some reason, yeah, it performs as it was before. There's not even any changes to any reloading time there. Yeah, it's pretty much the same. Meanwhile, all the changes are with the top path. So, at this level, actually, there's been a change in the damage. So, instead of dealing only 10 damage at this level, it now deals 12 damage. So yes, there is a damage buff at this level, which is kinda cool. However, at this level, the reload time has increased from 2.25 seconds to 3 seconds. So, overall, the DPS has actually increased from 98.8 to 111.25. So, the cost efficiency has decreased from 286.44 to 254.38. And this is the only level, apart from the explosive level, the bottom path levels, which I said there's been no change. This is the only level where there's actually been a buff to the DPS for the Pursuit, technically. And finally, at the last level, level 5 top path, there's been no change to the damage. So it had 28 before this update, and it has 28 damage now. So, in fact, there's been no change at all to anything other than, you guessed it, reloading. So what happened here is the reloading time has increased from 1.75 seconds to 2.5 seconds. Therefore, the DPS has decreased from 295.18 to 285.4. So the cost efficiency has gone from 248.32 to 256.83. Let's be real. That's barely a change. That's a change of what? 8 cost efficiency? That's barely anything. That's like the smallest change out of all of this. And yeah, it's on the highest level, the last level upgrade. But that's barely anything. Come on. I mean, like, overall, yeah, the Pursuit has been nerfed. There's been like one level in like level 4 is the only level where it's actually been slightly changed. That's because it had like the worst cost efficiency previously. But now it's like, can we really say it's the Pursuit's bad? Obviously not. Can I say why the developers added such a long reload? I don't know. But the Pursuit isn't bad. This rework doesn't make it any worse whatsoever. It's just that the reload has increased by 1 second. So if for some reason that 1 second is torturous to you, just suck it up. And like the worst level where it's the cost efficiency change, I believe, is level 1 or no, level 2, where it's increased by what, 18? Yeah, that's barely anything. So yeah, the Pursuit's been nerfed, but it's like the smallest nerf I've ever seen to a tower, where it's changed a lot of levels. So like, we've seen a lot worse, and yeah, so I can title this video a nerf, but it's barely a nerf, let's be real. In fact, if you ask me, I think the developers should really ought to rework the the bottom path levels, because like, yeah, they deal more damage, they deal more splash damage, but I mean, compared to say the splash damage for the top path, I mean, 35 times 4, that's 140 compared to 6 times 8. Yeah, that's like 320, but sorry, 60 times 8, that's actually 480. But yeah, it's less direct damage to if it was just one enemy overall, and that's why most people would prefer the top path, because it's like most of the time you need direct damage on just one enemy, and that's what the Pursuit is normally used for. But now there is a greater advantage on using the bottom path. It's that the reload time is slightly better. Now, to be fair, the reload time is only 2.25 compared to the reload time of 3 and 2.5. If the developers really wanted the bottom path to stand out as like a reloading time far better than the top path, they would have made this reloading time like 1.5 or something. And like, really, I think developers should do it to make the DPS for this like kind of stand out better without the damage being actually that much better. But I mean, yeah, just make the reloading time for this better for the bottom path, and like keep the top path as is. Like, I don't really care too much about the reloading time being that long. I mean, here being 4 seconds, yeah, it's worse, but to be fair, I don't think many people are complaining too much about it. Like, what, you're losing at this level, you lose what, 8 DPS? Yeah, barely anything, let's be real. And it's only from the gunner damage. Like, you don't lose anything from the Pursuit's missile damage. It is DPS, sorry. It's just all from the main gunner thing. So yeah, like, the Pursuit, not changed too much.